Hello you, welcome to Geekism and welcome back to Anno 1800 where there is a bit of a change. So, thank you to all the feedback over the last few episodes. I've really appreciated it. Although a few people have been like, oh, you're not playing it right, and you know, I'm learning. I'm new to the series and learning is fun, so that's good. I have learned quite a lot actually. In the save file that we were using on YouTube, we died. We got destroyed. I wasn't paying attention to diplomacy and I opened it up to record a video and pretty much everyone went to war with me, and although we didn't actually fail, like all I could do was just try and get rid of ships, and it wasn't letting me do anything else basically. So let me just pause the game for 1 second. The problem is with YouTube is sometimes you have to kind of batch record a little bit. I don't normally record at the weekends, you see, and this beta went over the weekend, so episodes sort of from like 4, 5, 6, 7, they were all recorded like middle of last week, so I wasn't really able to use much of the feedback in those episodes, unfortunately. But I have been able to play a little bit in my free time and stuff, and so I've had a second save file going that basically plays it a little bit better, figures out ratios, a little bit of production lines, figures out the fact that you have to pay attention to diplomacy a bit more and trade routes and all that sort of stuff. And I've basically made a much better city. So because that last one was kind of just ended up being a bit of a shit show, I've come over to this other save file to carry on the series with, just so we can get a few more days out of it before the beta ends. So let's have a look. So here's our main island down here. I've gone for a different map. It's like one big long line of pictures, and we haven't expanded as much on this one. We've only got this main island and a second island that sort of feeds the main island. But I spent a lot more time. Like we have ships. We have an armada. In fact, these four, I think, if I remember rightly, they're off somewhere to kill a ship. They're doing this destroyer frigate up here, which I'm assuming is that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Look, this is good timing. Pew pew pew. Let's do some pew pew pewing. That was perfect timing, wasn't it? Come on then, you lot. Oh no, it's not an escort, sorry. It's a oh god, we're miles away. Yeah, I need you over there. Okay, and then what we're doing here, we've got some food coming in. Who's doing that? Anyone? Nobody doing that for us? Okay, let's get the old clipper here. And you can get yourself... Come on, you get yourself some canned food for Queen. So she's our so far our best one. We've got trade deals with her. Everyone else, I'll be honest with you, I've let them lapse a little bit, but they're all sitting like 40s. Now and again, I'm just doing a quest with them. We've got peace treaties and stuff going, and keeping an eye on them anyway this time, rather than letting it get worse than it is. So here's our main city. This pretty much is the hub. Kept this central space here open for all the municipal buildings, and now I think we have most of those in. The most recent one was the not the zoo. Was it a hospital? Hospital there. So we've still got a university to go in. And a museum. I'm pretty sure a museum works like the zoo, though, so we'll probably have that elsewhere. So once the university's in, if we get that far, I'll make this all nice with parks and stuff. But at the moment, that's how that looks, okay? And then here we've got our animal production area. So this is basically making our soap, our sausages, our textiles for clothes and all that sort of stuff. Here we've got schnapps set up with our potatoes, and then here we've got bread and alcohol, bread and beer even, and then over at the top here we've got all our industrial stuff making windows and steel beams and all that kind of stuff. One thing I have done then is I've figured out ratios a bit better now. So for instance, here's the bread one's a really good one to show. Okay, so here's a good bread setup. If we have a look at here, beer. So grain farm takes a minute to make grain. The malt house takes 30 seconds to make malt, which means for half the time the malt house is going to be waiting for grain. So you need 2 grain farms per malt house, okay? The hop farm takes a minute and a half. That's kind of its own beast, to be honest, because that's on a separate island. The brewery then takes a minute, which means you can have 2 breweries for every malt house, because malt house is knocking 2 out within a minute. So now we've got 2 grain farms, to each malt house, which is this one, to 2 breweries. So we've got 4 breweries, 4 game farms, and 2 malt houses, and that's making our beer production. And now we've managed to get all these numbers good, so that most of our people now are either happy or euphoric. Euphoric being, you know, pretty much as best as they can get. Looks like we might need another beer setup soon, because we're starting to get a little bit low on that, but we've got plenty of space we can spread into here for beer setup, so that's no problem at all. And then the only other thing we need now for artisans is fur coats, but I don't think we're able to do them. Oh yeah, we are. We can do those just yet. We've got hunting cabin, which I've set up on the second island. We'll look at this in a minute. Here, hunting cabin is creating fur, but the cotton needs to happen on the new world, so we'll go and look at that in just a second as well. Anyway, we're doing an exhibition at the moment for some animals. Starting to figure these out a little bit better. I kind of get the point now, you know, that sometimes you're just going to lose, and it's just how little you lose. So sail it under the mast, cut the leg with a bone saw, lift the mast with a makeshift lever. Doesn't really matter, 20% either way. Butchery, nice. So we'll lose morale there. 20% morale we lost there, but we're going to provide extra rations and continue. We've gone up to, I didn't even realise, there's actually a 3rd area. I don't think we can colonise it, but there's actually a 3rd area on the map. Right up here, look, zoological expedition. Like a snowy area, but I think it's pretty much just for expeditions, to be honest with you. So I'm hoping they come back with like a polar bear or penguins or something. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Okay, let's head down to the new world then. Have a look what kind of setup we've got here. I've explored all the map. I've decided to pick this island here. I'm pretty sure for them, I mean, apart from the odd little thing, they have pretty good fertility for all things. So here's the one we've got. Is that our... That's actually, but that's taking rum back and forward. It's got a little bit of random timber on it as well. So there we go. Very simple setup, to be honest with you. All they make here is plantains for themselves, which is here. They make fried plantains out of it. There you go. So they've got the final one there. And they make rum that we're converting to the mainland. So now we need to have a look at cotton then. And how we do cotton. Do we need the level 2 guys for that, I guess? Okay, so maybe a little bit of expansion here then. 200 jornaleros will get us an expansion. Let's have a look. And then we can maybe get them happy enough to level up. Okay, so let's build some houses here then. Haven't really got much room to expand actually here. But we can go like something like this. I always want to keep this place pretty small, to be honest with you. I don't see this being a new milestone. I don't see this place ever being a huge city. I'll just completely mess all of this up. Let's try that again. There we go. Move you all over there. Okay. And do some... Was it the size of her head, was it? I think they need some voiceover for here. We've got like slightly racist Bristolian accents for the main area. I think we need something like, you know, like proper sort of gringo kind of voice for this part. There we go. We'll have a bridge over this way. So what's that unlocked? So fire station, pretty standard. We'll get that in down here, I suppose. Pretty good spot for it. There we go. And now we can make ponchos. So what's this then? Alpaca farm. 30 seconds, produces ponchos 30 seconds. That's a 1-for-1. That's a pretty simple setup. So we'll come, that's our wood over there. We'll see if we can pop this up here. How big's that building? Let's do it like... Let's do it over here. So look at that building in there. Like I say, I never expect this place... I've always kind of considered this is going to be a way of supplying the mainland as opposed to much else. There we go. That's our alpaca farm. Produces alpaca wool every 30 seconds, which will then go to here to create ponchos. Now, we don't have to export ponchos. I was really hoping that would give us police station, chapel. I'm hoping that would give us the next level for cotton, but I guess not. I guess we have to get these upgraded. So once we've got ponchos coming in, we should have our needs be full. Okay, here we go. We can upgrade some of these now. I don't know if we've got enough wood to do loads, but here we go. Obrero now. So they've got their market, they've got the ponchos, they've got their tortillas. Oh no, they haven't got tortillas. Need to get some tortillas going. Coffee, bowler hats, sewing machines, boxing arena, my word, beer, cigars. Okay. So quite a lot going on here now. And I'm hoping one of these things they've opened is... Still no coffee. No cotton even. Cotton. We have cotton fertility. Gold mine. Am I just completely missing it? Something we get set open once we're all set up and running. What have we got here? Public armor. Yeah, nothing there. Town hall. Maybe help, but I haven't really got much to put in it. So I think it's we probably need bricks for here, do we? Let's have a look. A couple of bricks there, yeah. So cattle farm, corn farm, tortilla maker, but we also need bricks. Do we have clay on these islands? That's going to be the question. Do we have clay, or do we have to ship it over? That's going to be the big question, isn't it? Here we go. We got lots of... Oh no, there's some clay. Okay, cool. That's good, good, good. All right, so let's get you in there. So here we go. The clay 30 seconds, brick factory a minute, so we can have 2 brick factories to every clay pile, which is good. So we'll do that. We'll have a regular rows. Let's do... Well, that'll... I guess that's the idea. There we go. So that'll give us some bricks, which in turn we can do tortillas with, but cattle farm doesn't need any, or corn farm, so both of these can go down. Cattle farm I don't think takes up too much room. 6 of these. Oh, actually, it does take a bit of space up, actually. 1, 2... I won't be able to fit this in here, actually. 3, 4... No, we won't. Okay, let's move you to here. Let's try that again. Hold on then, pal. There we go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not awful, I guess. No warehousing range, that's fair enough. We probably need to get a warehouse over here that can look after both you and you. Yeah, that'll do then. So what do you need? You need more of these Abuero ones, okay? So let's just do a bit of a upgrade. This whole block maybe. We haven't got enough wood. Thank you. So as soon as we've got more wood. Okay, so expedition then. Let's see what you are up to. Oh, that looks fantastic. Fire cannons at the pirate ship. Success chance 45%. Finally, something good. We're not doing very well on this one. Success comes quickly. Ha ha! Okay, good. Provide some rations. There we go. Not the worst manifest, no. Alright, mate. It's just a negative. Jeez. 104. We need a lot of these for to run the clay, don't we? But we've got wood coming in. Once we're done here, we can bag some rabbits. Yeah, we need some voice box pops here that fit the island a bit more.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Doesn't need to tell you that every time the ship comes in and out of the zone either, I don't think. When it's just doing trade. Keep thinking it's something a bit more interesting than it is. One thing I've noticed here, there isn't any like parks or anything on this side. Yeah, nowhere. There we go. How's that? We're still way off, aren't we? Let's have a look at these.
I wish I could see your great cities in the old world.
Still need a good chunk of these turned. We'll come back when there's a bit more wood. Let's go and check, because the main thing is there's no pause. Like this side of the world keeps running, which worries me a little bit, to be honest with you. Proof of destruction to Anne Harlow's lighthouse. So is that our ship? Did we send a little gunboat after that? Did we? Oh no, here's the rest. Okay, so you all
Stations.
head back here. The only thing I think he does is these quests don't seem to carry on.
New orders.
Schooner, can you come in here and get some cans? Or were we going to send the sardine? I think we're going to send the sardine and be a bit quicker, won't it? Let's hold on. Let's make sure it's good. It's all good. Very good. Okay. Oh, we've got a donkey. Ah, cool. Don't know where we got that from. Goods. Okay, what do you want? Canned food. Let's get some canned food over to you.
And truthful news.
That's fine, love. I do hope to spread some canned goods into your face. Okay, there we go. 14. So you need to very quickly get over to there. You've got 4 minutes. Go, go, go. Let's put a zoo in. Let's put a donkey in, sorry. It's a bit of a crap zoo at the moment. We've got foxes and donkeys. But I'm hoping this quest will give us another 3. Your vessel shall be subject to an inspection. There's donkeys. Look, people are coming to see the donkeys and the foxes now. Good stuff. Okay. Alright, so you're all okay. Numbers-wise, you're okay. Happiness is pretty good. Here, let's have a look. They're happy. Still waiting for fur. We're not working. We're still working on cotton. Happy worker. What do you need? What are you a little low on? Yeah, it's beer, man. Let's get some more beer set up for them then. Okay, so I think a whole other beer setup is probably the way to go. So let's get some brick down here. No, let's do from there, because we can work the buildings in a little bit better then. Okay, so beer requires 2 grain farms. Okay, so 2 grain farms. Let's go there and there. Requires a malt house. Oh, hold on. Is that right? They take a minute. They take 30 seconds. They take a minute. Yeah, so 1 malt house. There. And 2 breweries. Like that. And then we'll fill those little roads in. And then we just get this little pod now that's just kind of like the perfect pod
Darling, bring your a farm. We know fields.
for making the beers. There we go. So that should hopefully take care of the beer shortage and get us back up to euphoric status here. How about these little ones here? You're all just happy. I don't know why you're not amazingly happy. Working conditions could be a little better. So, seeing as all our numbers are so high, let's have a look at how we can increase working conditions. I think there's a way of... Do we just click there, do we? No. There's a way we can sort of knock down the productivity of everything. I can't remember how we do it.
Never.
It's just deteriorated over time, okay. We have loads of windows. Let's maybe get windows for sale. Where are windows? Windows. There. Yes. Sell. Sell 300. I've already set it. Just I guess nobody wants them. Wants an alliance. I don't know about an alliance because when I had an alliance last time in the other game, because who I was in an alliance with went to war, suddenly I was in war. And I don't know whether it was a good thing to do. I'm going to decline. I'm going to decline and see how we get on. Come on, where's these animals? Of unsound mind, the man's spasms, eyes rolling, before finally falling unconscious. His mania has come suddenly, with 8 men needing to pacify and bind him. Well, we're going to give him some medicine. Oh, superb recovery. Wow. Good stuff. Rations and off you go. That's fine. Okay. Alright, mate. Jesus. Are you here yet?
Awaiting new horizons. Your artistry has borne fruit.
There we go.
Family extends its
Proof of destruction. Have you got it? Oh my god, you're never getting there quick enough. Hold on, where on earth? There. Oh! Oh! But you know what? We've completely looked out there. It's still going to be tight, to be honest. We've still got a minute to get there. But, oh, we completely looked out there. Sometimes you forget, man. There's so much stuff to keep an eye on. Yeah, sure have.
Now we all get a piece.
Okay, right, you come back here to the ship. Good stuff. Let's ease up the game a little. Okay, so beer now. Let's have a look. How's our artisans doing?
Oh, I'm always busy, Duck. A field don't tend itself.
Hopefully the extra beer will help there. And fur coats. Right then, let's go back over here and hopefully they've got some wood now in the new world. They have 26 wood. Perfect. Okay, so now we can click upgrade and let's just turn that block there. Okay. So as they get happier, we've got 2 brick. Is that enough to do what we need for tortillas? Let's have a look. Because then once they've got tortillas, they'll be happier and more of them will turn up. So cattle farm we've put in. Corn farm we haven't done yet. So it's cattle farm a minute, corn farm a minute, tortilla maker 30 seconds. So we need 2 of the farms for each tortilla making thing, okay? Hopefully that starts to make a bit of sense for you, because I'll be honest with you, it took me a little while to get my head around it. Right, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's really tricky to figure out a good optimal way for them. So that's 2 of them. 2 corn farms. They can. There's a lot of oil there, isn't there? Maybe we just got to fill around the outside here. We have to expand over to here then for more housing, I guess. Because I really want corn farms. Yeah, go on then. 2 here and here, and that's 168. Wow, that's huge. Let's pretty much fill that space. See what happens. 66, 68. Okay, that's not so bad. We can do a similar sort of thing here.
Maybe 3, 4 bushels. I wouldn't like to see.
I have to go a little bit towards that there. Not ideal, but it is what it is. So now we've got corn and cattle coming in. So how many brick do we need? Oh, it's just 2. Okay, so that's actually not so bad. So now we should be able to just put that there. In turn, we'll be short on staff. 53 of 100. Let's see. Again, we'll do the same, I guess. Come back when there's a bit more wood and just upgrade. Let's push some housing up where we can squeeze them in a little. 1, 2. Can we do a whole run here? Look, we can do a whole break there.
It is upsetting.
There we go.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Join these up so it looks not awful. Okay. Yep, alright, go with that. Neaten that up. Okay, yeah, bit more wood we need. We'll come back when they've got some. Boom, chicka boom. Okay. How are these getting on? Come on. Come on, 48%. Loads of wood, loads of work clothes, sausages. I'm assuming when we've got better levels later on, we can put stuff in that gives us more of a higher percentage chance. I guess. Who knows? Other than that, not much going on. Who are you? Oh, you're the Magnificent. No, actually, while you're here, let's just get rid of that wood. I bet we can't, can we? Are we full of wood? We are full of wood. Alright, fine, carry on. So you just dropped the rum off. That's good. What was it they wanted? I've just realised we didn't actually look at any of their needs while we were over here. What is it they want? Just tortillas at the moment, but eventually beer. So we have to start making some more beer, I think. Happy Obero. Oh, we've got a bit of wood while we're here. Let's do some upgrading then. 1 and 2. 5 wood. Let's do... These all take 2 each, don't they? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. When we've got 12 wood, we can upgrade this little group here. Yeah. All right. Till then, we'll head back over. Good. So yeah, I hope you appreciate that. I've sort of taken on a lot of the feedback regarding project chains and just sort of laying stuff out and stuff. It's a little gritty for me, to be honest with you, but I kind of get that that's the game, you know, and that's how we develop. There's a few other things I would like to see. This is the last time I get to play the game. Is today. I'm recording these on Monday, and the beta finishes about 6 p.m. my time. So I've got a little bit of the time this morning to do it. I would maybe like to see. I'd really like to see the museum, or at least the beginning of what a museum could be. For that, we need quite a few more artisans. We've currently got 1,000. We need 1,500. So let's head. Oh, is this the end? Ta-da! Come on then. Grey wolf, lionfish, and red fox. That genuinely mean we've already got one of those. After all that, we've already got a red fox, haven't we? Boo, hiss. Okay, well, it's fine. Let's we'll put it in anyway. Let's go this way. So there. I think we can do something like this. As long as I think these all have to touch is what I think has to happen. These have to touch. So we can do 1, 2. 3, and we'll try and keep it even. I think even Stevens is probably the way to go. So what we can do is this. Okay, and then we can get rid of that. And that can be a nice little square to come and chill out. Okay, so I guess fox again. Wolf. So this is the wolf and fox area. And then here we've got all the other stuff.
You get used to the rowdy ones.
Yeah, look at that. That's kind of weird. There's just like a huge tank with lionfish in it, but that's cool. Good. Okay. Yeah. Happy. All right. Good. Let's put down a little bit of neatness here. Pleasant Park. These are all too wide, aren't they? Unfortunately, but something like that would work. Let's see which way he's facing. There. Put him in there. And then some benches. Oh man, that weather sounds horrific! And then we can come right down here and just fill the space with some grass. Nice bit of green space there to come and chill out in the zoo. Awesome. Okay, so the zoo is sorted now, pretty much. We should get some. We should start getting some decent tourists now. Yeah, it's going up. Plus 42. That's good. We get a bit of money off them. I think museum will be the big one for those. Remind me. Fur coats. Still waiting on fur coats. Okay. Let's build some basic residencies then over here, which in turn will mean we can upgrade some artisans elsewhere. Like this. There we go. I think that's going to be the final point of this. Yeah, the one big city with the artisans and the workers, and they've got the higher, you know, and then because all these need really accessibility wise is a pub and a market, and they're more than happy. They're Gertlush. They're Gertlush. Oh, sorry, love. We definitely need to keep an eye on them as well. Make sure they're not getting too low. Let's have a look at our diplomacy. 45, 55. I mean, some of these could probably be a little higher. Let's do a quest for old Willy Wibblestock.
Respect your betters.
All right.
Punctual, please. I do have a pocket watch.
All right, you're great. Near certain flattery.
You're right. The board should put more faith.
Okay, what do we got to do for him? Usually pick up something. Sail close to the ships. Select one of them to begin. Oh, I don't like these escort ones. These are quite tricky.
Your ship has returned from its
Okay, so give me a decent, quick ship, a clipper.
First class.
Go on, a frigate will do. Yeah, sail one of the ships. I couldn't get this to work last time, you know.
No reporting.
Aye, aye.
No, do you know, sorry, dudes.
The hand that feeds
We'll have to ditch that one and try another one later on. So let's have a look at expeditions then. Is there any available? Oh, I thought there was loads then. There's a rescue one. What does that give us? Potential rewards: specialists, goods, machines, and consumables. Not too fussed about that because those specialists, as neat as they are, they're often very specific. I got a Corrales one. Where is it? I put him in the town hall, I think. Is it here? Town hall. Yeah, look, they modelled the guy on Corrales, and his name is Arek Lisowski. So if you take the first few letters of that, you get Corrales, which is pretty neat. And it looks a bit like him, and he's an architect, which is perfect for Corrales. I think that's awesome. That's such a nice little thing. I love when people do that. Put people in games. I remember Kratos gave me a creative box for that, and it's so nice to have a bit of recognition off him, you know. Oh, we've missed a few little parks here. Look, boop, titty boop, titty boop, titty boop, 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 boop. So we're nowhere near Curious City, but you know, what can you do? Let's upgrade some artisans. Let's do a big old block there. Boom. Oh, that's given us no more workers. Okay, so let's do some workers. Boom. Boom. How many is that? How many are we off now? How many was that? It's very difficult to tell. We're not far off. They'll fill up as they fill up. They'll fill up is what I'm trying to say, which is ridiculous, but you know. I'm going to upgrade some more of these then to become workers because we're a little short on workers now. Now we're very short on farmers. So this is the thing, you see, you've got to keep going across to move up, you know. So, but I think another bout here of farmers will in turn, whoops, be enough.
A farmer's life may be humblest, but green pastures, hands swept through corn, that is God's idyll.
Okay, God's idyll. That's a new word. Idyllic, I assume it comes from. God's idyll. There we go.
Don't even mind the neighbours.
I won't mind them. I just want them to move in. So we've got plenty of them.
Seductive charts bury my desk.
What's turned up? Animals? No. Not interested in rescuing humans. I want some new animals for my zoo. Or I think when we get a museum, you can go out on artifact ones where you go and get stuff for the museum. Make sure all the numbers keep high. Oh, rum. We've got rum coming in. That's good. That is good. Talking of rum, we'll have one quick check over here before we finish up the episode. It's a lot of sort of management there, really. Just making sure we've got what we need. We can upgrade a good chunk of them. Boom. Oh, we need 16 more. Okay. Tell you what, let's just do that. New buildings have been unlocked. What new buildings have been unlocked? A boxing arena, coffee, still no cotton. Maybe that's the top of the game at the moment. Maybe that's as far as we're getting. Coffee production chain, plantation equals coffee. That's nice and easy. We'll get some of them in. Boxing arena. It's just something they want to come and have a look at. It will fit there if we adjust this farm here. So I never planned for this to be a huge space.
I wish I could see your great cities in the old world.
Yeah, okay, love. What do we need for this that we don't have? Just brick and wood, that's fine. Okay, they'll keep on top of that. In the meantime, our brick and... what was the other one we made? What's this? Tortilla, that's it. Yeah, tortilla. They're doing fine. Okay, rum. Is it worth setting up another rum distillery? How much have we got in stock? Are we providing enough? Where's rum? 5. No, see, we're not really making enough to look after these people and the people back on the homeland. So I am thinking that an extra set of rum is probably not a bad idea. So we'll come over here for it. Remind me, rum is lumberjack. We've got plenty of those. Sugarcane. Oh, it's pretty much a straight 1-for-1 on these. Okay, so let's do that. If we can get that on the river, that'd be great. Ah, it's not going to fit, is it? Do that. Try it that way. If we can get enough growth in there, I'm not sure whether we can get it in. I don't know. That's pretty much it, isn't it? Oh, not quite. But I suppose if we get rid of a bit of that, we can do it that way, can't we? For now. What's this? Is this gold? We're going to get some gold in them there hills. Now, I've got a feeling you're probably not near a warehouse.
That fish pie smells good-lush.
That's annoying.
Fire broke out.
A fire, a fire. We have fire station though, right? Get them all out. Go get it. Go get that fire. Looks like we're going to need another warehouse, because I don't think that one's going to reach there.
Still waiting for it to arrive.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's fine, because we'll need one for whatever we build over here, so we'll put that in for now. And now we should be able to get wood from there, which looks like they're going to go and grab. Okay. Otherwise, that should help with rum. Who are you?
It's hard to get
Oh, well, you are, I think, are the pirate of this area. Okay, let's get to our truce. So now we're pretty doubling what we've got coming in rum-wise. So I think we can come here and probably knock this up to 35. And drop off 35 of it. Pretty much 1-for-1 at the moment with rum. And then at the moment, they don't need anything back, do they? They will.
Exactly like
They
I
will need
imagined.
beer once they get to 600. So we've still got a few hundred people away from that. They do want this, but we're not there yet. So we'll build that when we can later on. In that case, I think we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, you can give us a like. It really does help out the channel. And if you're not already, don't forget to subscribe. Any thoughts, queries, or suggestions, you can pop them down in the comments. If you want to see a chat, you can find me on Twitter. I'm at John T. Sparrow. If you'd like to join in with the Geekism community, you can do so over at our Geekism Discord server. You'll find the link for that in the description. Thank you to all of our Patreons.
Is out of control.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, hold on. Oh no, 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 there's no fire station up here. Ah!
Twisted demon faces
Yeah,
in the
alright,
fire.
chill out. Fire station. Oh, no, no, no. There's one over here, but I bet it can't. Can it reach? It can reach. Yeah, go and put the fire out then, you big wusses. There's me thinking nowhere has one. I suppose we could probably do one over here to help. Isn't that music, man? Jeez. Alright, well, if it's houses that die, it's houses that die, isn't it? We can fix that. Anyway, yes, thanks to all of our patrons for their generous support. They make these videos possible. They allow me... They give me the ability to burn down houses in video games. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.